Today, ladies and gentlemen, on Green 5 Sports, we will be doing a brand new kind of series on my channel. I want to do this where we are going to be turning players into stars, and not like Lamine Yamal from like 2025 to 2050. No. Taking younger or older players that you probably have never heard of before, and turning them into stars. That's right. And the first guy I'm doing is this man right here. I found him, and I'm going to turn him into a star. I also DM'd him on Instagram. Yo, thank you so much for answering me so fast. You have no idea. Thank you so much. I DM'd him. He answered me. I asked him what his dream team is. He said Madrid, Real Madrid, and El Nasser. So this video does not end until we get him onto either one of those teams. That is how long it'll take us. I don't care. This might be a one-parter. I don't know. We have up to the rules are we have up to 10 seasons to do it. I have a $1 billion current budget. However, I cannot use this to turn this team into a star team. I cannot. If there's a player better, I can get realistical signings, but I can't get players like Martin Odegaard or Bukayo Saka or Erling Haaland on this team. The only way I'm allowed to do that is if I think there is a good offer for the main player that we are doing. And let's just say he gets offered a team in the championship, like Norwich, for example, then I'm allowed to build my team a little bit so I can get a good offer from another team so I can go into that league. That's the only reason why I'm ever allowed to build my team up from a way higher percentage. All right, let's get into this video. All right, so now we have to do this. Now, before we begin, make sure you show this guy some love. I'm going to pop his username of his Instagram in the description. Show this man some love, all right? Let's see what, let's get him to a lot of followers. You know what? Just give him some love, guys. All right, anyway. So now back to the main part of the video. So we have to make sure that this guy is a star. He's already the highest overall, which is good. That's good. We want that. Now, he is, we don't know what he's going to do. We have to just see if we can get him to either Real Madrid or not. Now, look, Real Madrid is not going to be easy. He knows that. I know that. So we have to make sure that we can turn him into a very strong player. Now, he's going to be playing. So for the next 2 months, as you can just see right here, we got to really see. Now, I am going to play some games with him. Not a lot, but, you know, some. So, not all of the games, because we have to make sure the simulation does it too. But a good chunk. So, first of all, we're going to go in here so we can make sure that he is. And we want to make him a playmaker. Get his attributes up a little bit. And see if we can upgrade. I mean, at 66 is not that... it's not that high, but it's not that low. I mean, that's actually a pretty good ranking. So, I mean, we have players who are ranked 55 here and 40. So I am honestly very confident in us so we can get him on a bigger team. I think our first goal is we got to keep him for the next 1 to 2 seasons here in India. We got to make sure our goal is for the next 2 seasons that we get him up to 25 goals total. If we cannot score 25 goals total in the first 2 seasons, then we might be effed. But we got to try. After that, by season 5, we have some goals for ourselves, okay? First 2 seasons, making sure he gets to 25 goals and 10 assists at most. Then we got to make sure by season 5 that he's playing somewhere in Europe. It doesn't even have to be a good European team. It just needs to be somewhere in Europe. Then by season 8, it has to be one of the top flight leagues. And then by season 10, we have to make sure that he is on one of his dream teams. So that is our challenge. You guys already know how the rules are. I will explain. And look at this. We already have an offer. Huh. Did not mean to click negotiate, I meant to click reject. Okay, we are going to reject his offer right now. So sorry. I know he's watching this. But we have to reject the offer because we have to make sure that you're on a good team. Look, we have to at least play the first season at your club, right? Now, I'm probably not going to play much of the first season. I'll probably play more when he hits Europe. But because I find the games might be a little bit more fun, and also then we can actually build him to go to Madrid. I mean, look at that. He already has an offer, and we haven't really done anything, so that's good. So, with that being said, their season starts in September, so like a normal season in the Premier League. I mean, if we can get him playing for the Premier League, that will really help us out getting to Real Madrid. I mean, because the Premier League is the biggest league in the world. So, I mean, if we can get him to the Premier, or even like the Bundesliga, I know that league isn't fully competitive. It's not really a competitive league, but I mean, if we can get him on like any team like that, that would work. All right, so first game, as you can see, he is there. He's the 66 overall player. He's our highest rated player. Let's see if he can score, though. So we did lose, but I believe he scored. Yeah, he scored. Yeah, okay. So we're off to a good start. So I actually, I was so surprised. I don't follow this league at all, so I actually have no idea if these guys are good. But look at that. 1 game, 1 goal. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. So that's good. That's going to really make his rating go up higher. So we got to keep sending. Now, again, I don't really watch the Indian Super League. I have never actually watched a game, so I don't actually know if the team that we are controlling right now is even good. So, young man, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments. Okay, okay, we lose another game, but he scores. Okay, so we clearly know that we need to sign. We can sign players. But we can't make them super overpowered. Like, we can't sign, like, Gehi, for example. First of all, I don't think Gehi would ever want to come here. No offense. He wants to play in a big league. But 2 games, 2 losses, but... Hey, let's go. Okay, he's scoring. See, this is exactly what we need. We need scorers. We are in 10th place. How many teams are even in this league? And I'm guessing there's no promotion or relegation. There's only 14 teams in this league, okay. So this league isn't super competitive with the point system, so we can easily win. We have to also win a trophy. So, let's see. He scored in every game so far. And he keeps scoring. Yeah, this guy is unreal. But we came down... Okay, so... Oh, we have a roll-up. Update. Okay, good. Apply plan maker. Confirmed. So in the next... Oops, sorry. So in the next 21 weeks, he should get up to a 68 overall, which is good. If we can get him to like a 74 in like 4 seasons, I think he can literally play for Real Madrid. We've come to our first problem, though. A lot of these players don't have a lot of energy. So, we gotta get going. Alright, so we don't have another striker, so we might have to actually sign another striker, and these guys do not have a lot of energy. We actually are gonna set you down. I know your goal streak is gonna go down, but we gotta keep him fit. We need to sign more players. I'm just gonna move a lot of these guys around. I don't think I've seen that much of a goalkeeper going down, and we got crushed again. Alright, we gotta sign some players. Alright, so we need to obviously sign some backups. Not too crazy, but we gotta sign some backups if we have any chance. Making sure. We can't sign... Which is why I'm heading to League 2 England to see if some guys would like to join us on our journey. Again, we're not overspending. So this is good. We'll pay them what they want for him. I mean, his current wage is only 550 US. We'll just put this as his... Actually, kind of a high release clause for him. We'll give you 10,000, dude. So, we signed our first player, and this is actually a pretty good signing for our team, and he will definitely be starting. Okay, now we gotta sign one other player. We are going to go and we're gonna sign. We're actually gonna try an attacker. You know what? We are going to sign this guy right here. Let's sign him. Oh, that's way too much money. I'm not looking at it right. There we go. We have given him the money. Ooh, they also want a defender. You know what? Fine. We'll accept the swap deal, and we are going to sign him. No, wait. September just happened, so we don't get our players. Actually, I just realized that. Which means these younger kids are officially not going to be playing with us until January. Alright, with these two guys signed, it's off now to the next game. Alright, so now that we have the players, we can now skip to our next game, which is in 6 days. Alright, let's take a quick look. Oh wow, his first game that he appears fully in and does not score. Alright, let's take a quick look. Alright, let's skip a couple months, alright? Let's just take a quick look. Let's skip to before the new year. Before 2026, and let's see how he's gonna be. Alright, so we tie 1-1. Again, from the looks of the photo, we did not. Let's see if we can even get a win. I put no sacking, so I can't get sacked. Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or. We have to win at least one game this season. Oh, we have another roll up. So we gotta quickly, we won't look at stats until the new year. But we do have to update him. So, 12 weeks, he should be up higher. He's already at 60, he's still 67. We'll just skip this game real quick since we're here. Doesn't score. He actually gets substituted off, I think I saw. Alright, now let's continue. Let's just take a look at the table. We are actually the second worst team. We've only won one game this entire season. With 21 points being the highest. But watch how close the point system is. And then, I mean, it's still anyone's game. But let's skip to the end of the year. January 1st. Let's just skip to January 1st. Nothing too crazy. See how we do. We have, actually, I don't even remember us winning one game. Alright, so let's just keep simming. Nothing too crazy. Alright, we skipped the end of we're at the end of the month now. We just passed Christmas. By the way, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If not, hope you guys had a great break. And we actually might get sacked here. Like, this is bad. We actually might need to transfer him out here. Because if we get sacked, then this entire mission is literally not good. Okay, so 2 wins, 13 points. Not looking so good. But let's take a look at our stats. First of all, do we have to upgrade him? update him? I feel like we might have to. We don't. I don't know who they are, so I'm just not going to let them go. All right, we got to take a quick look at our stats. We got to see. He was approached by Paris Saint-Germain already. That's crazy. We're growing him. 14 games, 7 goals. He has 1 assist. This is looking incredible right now. If he... Damn. Okay, you might be going to Paris already. That's crazy. Yep, Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know. Should we accept this offer? I mean, dude, I know he's going to be like, come on, man, we got you. And I agree. I think we should. And Paris is definitely our next step. But will he get the playing time? That's another thing we have to think about. We have to grow him in a way where he could just be on the bench. Let's take a look at this. I mean, Paris is still a big team. And clearly, I mean, I'm just thinking about this. And I think, look, they're obviously going to start these guys. I mean... like they're starting them. And same with João Neves. Like they're going to start Neves and all these guys. I honestly think we have to decline the Paris Saint-Germain offer. And I know it sounds crazy, and it kind of is, but we have to think logically. We have to think, is he going to get the playing time? Like, no. He's not. I don't think he is. I think right now we have to grow him in a way. And also, I don't think I can even get a job right now. I can, but they're not. No one is literally applying for one. I can't apply for any of them. I put them on my wish list, so if we can, maybe we will. But for right now, man, I'm so sorry, but I have to say we have to decline this one. It's declined. He is not heading to Paris Saint-Germain. We did get another offer, and I believe this one is in Saudi, which we're not going to... I mean, Al Nassr would be a good one, man. But, I mean, this video would be way too easy to complete if we can get him to Al Nassr. We want him to get to the ultimate dream. We want him to try to win Champions League titles. And that is our main goal. So, we're not going to... I think for right now, we have to push away on that dream of Al Nassr. We have to go for Real Madrid. And most people that we do this series on, they're probably going to say Madrid. So with that being said, I kind of hope a lot more people, when we do this series, don't say this. But we got to see. All right, we got to continue this. Because, look, Paris is obviously a big team. We're in the January transfer window. I'm happy to let him go, but it can't be the Paris right off the bat. I feel like that's too easy. We gotta build him up a little bit. And also, his growing pattern is doing really well right now. But I do agree. I do think it's time for him to leave this team. Clearly, he's outgrown it. See, like just like that, I keep losing and my bar keeps going up. So, another free transfer. Our free transfers are killing us. But I think we have our players now, so we can add them. Yep. He's actually not as high, but oh my god, he's actually the same rate as here. Well, he's now coming in. Oh, he's already playing. Okay, good. Making sure that we have our conversations with our players. You know, we just got to keep building. Alright, I'm going to sim all the way, guys, to the end of the month. Or at least till like March or whatever, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so we simmed. I simmed up to March. Let's just take a look at where we're at right now. Okay, so we're in some... Huh. The 8th. I have never obviously played in this because I never played. So I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing this is the Champions League? Maybe Champions League? I have no idea. But in our league, we finished, I think we're done our season or whatever. 26 games, yeah. We're done. We finished 11th, which we did go up higher in the league, which is good. We didn't get that winning season. But let's just hopefully take a quick look here at what we were able to accomplish. Not that great, honestly. 24 games he played, which is good games. 8 goals, 3 assists. So he definitely went down. His rating is still going up, as you can see. But, I mean, 8 goals is, I mean, we should have hit at least double digits, and we were not able to. So that's a problem. And see, if we can't get double digits here, there's no way we'll be able to get at Paris Saint-Germain. That's why I said we should hold off. So we did hold off, and I think we should be able to head to Europe, hopefully next season. But before that, I need to know, first of all, our contracts. Like, I need to start signing. No, a lot of players will not. Like, I gotta sign some players again. Oops. Like, when's he leaving? Gotta check after we just signed this guy's contract. He has a year and 3 months left on his contract, so he probably will leave right after this. Hopefully we can get him into with more goals. Hopefully, I think if this is the, I don't know what cup this is. Hopefully this is the Champions League. Maybe we can hopefully maybe experience something more, but honestly, I doubt it. Also, I forgot to start hiring coaches, so let's also hire some coaches. We obviously have the money for that, which we are allowed to. We'll do the goalkeeper one in a minute. This is what we want. So, like, wow, this tournament does not start in a while. Very curious on knowing. Yeah, so we have. All right, so now we got to get ready. Seeing if he can be our top goal scorer, hopefully in this tournament. I mean, was he our top goal scorer in the regular season? I mean, if only 8 goals is our highest in a regular season, that's not good at all. So we gotta make sure that everyone gets stepped up, but of course mainly him because he is our experiment player. He is our future Ronaldo. Yep, 8 goals was the highest. He was our leading goal scorer. Okay. In the group stage, he's sharpener. He's sharp. He did score 2 goals. Sorry, my bad. 2 goals he was scoring. Okay, that's good. So, but with near the end of the season looming, transfer windows are starting. Like, wow, a 54 rate is going to a much better team. And he was offered Paris Saint-Germain. We maybe should have... look, taking it would have been good, but did I just accidentally accept the contract on him? I was not paying attention. Man, you submitted a transfer request? You doing me dirty like that, man? Come on. So now he has submitted a transfer request, which means we probably will not have long left with him. Just gonna say, expect more from you. He won't obviously stay after his contract, so we have the first 2 seasons. Look, if he's going there to a big team, in Germany? Yeah. Then we have to get him somewhere there. Like, somewhere like one of those teams. Those teams are good. Second game. Wow, he's scoring crazy. He already has 5 goals. That's already half in 2 games than he had all regular season. I mean, I don't disagree. He should definitely. He should leave. And here we go, Denmark. Oh, wait, that is FC. Yeah, that is, what, in Denmark? That's honestly, that could actually, you know what? I think, are going to decline this number 1. Let's see what he can do at the end. I think we should see how the Champions League treats him. And if the Champions League treat him good, then we'll head to Europe. But for now, I think, look, we're in second place right now with 4 points. He's doing really well. Not putting a lot of pressure on him. Let's just keep going. We did lose. We did get 2 more offers. Not for him, though. I mean, both teams that we saw are Champions League worthy. We've seen that both teams have played in Champions Leagues before, which is a good sign. And that would have been a smaller team, and I do think he would have gotten playing time. So maybe we should have accepted that one. That is my bad. My worry is he's going to be playing in Europe for a little earlier than expected and then not do as well. Good. Not our same guy, okay. Wow, they really take a lot of time for these Asia games, though. I will say. We got another offer, and it's not from another big club, so we do have to say no. Sorry, if we're saying no to Paris Saint-Germain, we're saying no to them. I mean, they have to be a well-known team, so we are saying no. But he just want to get transferred away, so that means we are going to get more offers as they come. And he's done really well, but hopefully he doesn't choke up now. We did lose, and he did not score. And we've moved down to 3rd place. Honestly, I do think he should probably leave this season, or at least in January. Again, I think he should definitely leave. So let's just take a quick look. And here's another offer. Another offer has come in, but again, to another club that is just... I just can't. We have to make him go into one of the... maybe not one of the top 5 biggest leagues, but we have to make him go somewhere well-known. And I'm sorry, that's just not... It's just not a well-known side. Gets another offer, but again, same story. A lot of teams are more picking him from, which is good. More teams want him, which means eventually the bigger teams will pick him up. That's how it works. And we're now getting another offer, but we have to decline it again. And another club. Where do they play? Someone will know obviously before me, but I do not. Let me quickly Google it. Ooh, okay, yeah, Italy. I should have known that. Honestly, I think that's actually a good transfer. So you know what? We are actually going to accept this. Serie B, I think is good. It's a near a competitive league. We are accepting that one. And after he heard the great news, he scores another great goal. It was probably a banger because this guy scores bangers. With that being said, this team literally is about to have posters everywhere. He's gone. He's heading off to Italy, which means we now need a job in Italy. It doesn't necessarily have to be that team, but it should be. Let's go and try to find out. Hopefully someone who will take us. Excuse me, that is not the league. Serie B, not offering. That was a bit of our problem, was there is no jobs. You know what we'll offer for these ones? And we'll also offer just for those two. And let's see if we can get the job. He is going to leave. And he'll start season 2 in Europe, which is good. But that does not necessarily... Oh, the season's over? Okay, so season 1 has come to an end. It's now time for him. 12th place. Not bad, not bad. And he's off to Serie B, which is good. Where he'll be playing in a more competitive league. Where it's more important it is promotion and relegation. He wants to play in a promotion and relegation league. Be a competitor. Maybe he spends a season there, maybe 2. Because again, Paris Saint-Germain has already offered for him. So obviously teams know his work. But there he is, our star player, which we'll eventually have more stories about. Is saying his farewells. Hopefully I will leave too. If not, we just have to check on his progress for his standings. And it is confirmed he is gone. Oh no, the tournament is still on. So he is confirmed leaving. The next picture is in 48 days. Oh, our next game is against Al Nassr. Alright, so now we gotta see if clubs will offer for us, because obviously we now don't want to be here anymore. We want to head somewhere in Italy. So of course we can check on the progress. So with our star player now officially out of the window, we want to check on his progress. And obviously we don't want to check it from here. But already off to Europe is always a good sign. That's our youth academy. We need somewhere. That's the problem. I did not expect. they get promoted? No. They are also standard. So let's take a quick, hopefully we can get there. And now this is the time where we are now allowed to build a super team. Now, we can't obviously make it the team super powerful because then it will be easier. Like, we can't take players from like Real Madrid, but we can make players more advanced here. You guys don't have to look at that. I am going to quickly make them and I'll show you guys when I'm done.